are here in Niagara Falls, and Richard Southern is here with the interesting stories of the day. And of course, Richard, it's only appropriate that you start with one about Niagara Falls.
Absolutely. I love it here. I love coming down to Niagara.
I do too. It's fun.
It is fun. And of course, it's been the scene of, remarkable stunts over the years. More than 5,000 people have gone over the falls, Cynthia.
You're kidding.
Since 1901. Some do it as stunts. Some are accidents. Others, tragically, are people trying to hurt themselves, which we don't like. But 5,000 people have gone over the falls. In terms of stunts, in terms of people trying to survive the fall, Cynthia, the mortality rate's 25%. This is a pretty dumb decision.
25%?
Yeah. The first recorded person, Cynthia, to survive going over the falls was a school teacher in 1901. She successfully completed the stunt in an oak barrel. Of course, it is very much illegal to try this. In fact, the police here in Niagara could fine you $25,000 if you survive.
Interesting. Well, it's not recommended. I mean, let's face it, it's just not recommended.
Oh,
okay, let's turn to, we know that the pandemic was really tough on a lot of people, on their mental health, and there's a new study that might be surprising about mental health.
Well, they always say if you're feeling not good about something, you should talk it out with someone. And that's probably still true, but an interesting new study finds maybe not thinking about these negative feelings could actually help as well. University of Cambridge did a big study, and they found that suppressing negative thoughts could actually be beneficial. Brain scientists trained 120 volunteers to suppress thoughts about negative events that worry them, and found that not only did these thoughts become less vivid, but the participants' mental health also vastly improved.
I'd love to know what a therapist would say about that, though. I really would.
Probably pour cold water on that.
I don't know.
But there is something to be said, don't you think, for out of sight, out of mind? I know things, tough times I've had in the past are less traumatic now because I don't think about them as much.
But what about learning from your mistakes if you've made a mistake? You got to kind of work that through,
Good
right?
point.
Interesting. Okay, I love this story. This is my favorite of the day. A Toronto man has gone viral in Iceland. Tell us about that.
Yeah, this is a TikTok clip. One of these content creators in Reykjavik, Iceland, went around and was looking for tourists and said, hey, what do you know about Iceland? And they found a Toronto lawyer, and boy, did he know a thing or two about Iceland. Take a look.
Do you know where Iceland is?
Oh, yes, I do. I know exactly where it is. It's between Greenland. The closest, location probably east of that would be Norway. South of that is pretty much just the Atlantic. Reykjavik's the capital, has a population of 372,000.
It's a moment, Cynthia, that he looked like he was preparing for his entire life.
I love it, and he was right.
He was right.
Okay, how would you do if that
So I've
happened to
been
you?
to Iceland twice, as it
Have you?
turns out.
I have never been.
Well, when you go somewhere, I like to look up some. I go on the Wikipedia at least.
Right.
So I'd like to think that I have a few stats in mind, but population, flag details, no.
No, I would fail. Good for him.
Love
I love
Iceland,
it.
though. I
They
highly
must
recommend
think Torontonians are very smart in Iceland.
Which we are. We know a thing or two.
There you go.
Hey, it's been fun coming to Niagara Falls with you.
Yeah, it's been great. Thanks, Richard.
Thanks, Sin.